I'm back with another fanfiction recommendation. Coffee and Kidnappings. I love this one so much. It's so funny. So it's EraserMic, and Hisashi is a villain, and he has a crush on Eraserhead, obviously, and so he keeps kidnapping Izuku, so that way because when he kidnaps Izuku, then Eraserhead comes and rescues him. And, Izuku's not getting hurt in these. He knows that Hisashi has a crush on his teacher, and he's just like, I know that you have a crush on him, and so you're not hurting me. I don't really care. Keep kidnapping me for all I care. But after a while of getting, kidnapped basically every other week, he gets tired of this, and he thinks to himself, I'm gonna set them up. And it's a cute little fan fiction. It's only 5,000 words. But I love it. It made me chuckle, and it's great. I love EraserMic. It's great, and villain Hisashi is awesome. But yeah, this is great little fan fiction. Here are 3 EraserMic fics. In this one, Hisashi and Shota are texting each other, but they don't realize that it's each other because Hisashi got the wrong number. Very cute, mutual pining. Here are the tags. They're still in high school during this. It's very cute. They literally ask each other about advice for asking the other person out without realizing it. I love fics like this where it's just they're texting each other but don't realize it. It's great. In this one, it's Closer by Mike Writes Things. Hisashi is on his radio show, and Shota keeps calling in to talk to him and complain about stuff because he misses him, and they don't get to spend a ton of time together because working 3 jobs is a lot, being a hero and a teacher and having a radio show. And so Shota keeps calling into his show to be closer to him, and it's so cute. Here are the tags. And then this last one is also by Mike Writes Things. This one, Hisashi greatly over-exaggerates how he ends up telling the class how he proposes to Shota. It's so funny. Here are the tags. I love Hisashi in this one. Just, being so gay. It's so funny. I love all 3 of these. Here are 2 EraserMic fics. One is super cute and wholesome. The other one is not so much. This one, super cute and wholesome. Aizawa is Mike's secret admirer. It's super cute. And they're in high school at the time, and Mike is just oh, these gifts are all so thoughtful. And Aizawa's just well, duh. And he's just I just like seeing him happy. I don't want him to know it's me. And then, Tensei is over in the corner just oh, these idiots. Here are the tags. And this one, I'm just gonna... And here are the tags. Here's an EraserMic fic with some Dadzawa sprinkled in. Hisashi is a daycare worker, and pro hero Eraserhead brings his son in. And it's so cute. Shinso is Aizawa's son. And oh my gosh, it's adorable, and I love their blossoming relationship and Mike bonding with Shinso, and it's such a cute fic. I love it. It's so fluffy. Oh my gosh. Here are the tags. This is just a cute fic. Aizawa hears Izuku and Kirishima talking, and realizes that representation is important. So him and Mike decide that the kids need to see some queer representation, so they decide to make their relationship public instead of just keeping it a secret, and it's very cute. I really like this fic. So this is the villain Aizawa fic that one of you guys recommended to me. I'll tag them in the comments because this was amazing. Thank you for showing this to me. Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be just from the tags and the description, I thought it was gonna be a more vigilante slash villain Eraserhead. Like, he goes against the laws, and he's, like, killed a couple people, so that's why he's a villain. But no, this goes into graphic detail about how much he loves seeing people covered in blood, and himself also covered in blood. He tortures a lot of people, but they're all bad people. So he also does nightly patrols where he just goes out and kills muggers just because he likes brutally murdering people. So there's that. If gore is not your thing, probably don't read this. But yeah, it's an EraserMic fic, except President Mike is, his villain name is Soundwave. I love that. Yeah, Mike had a terrible childhood. Aizawa also had a terrible childhood because they both had villain quirks. And Izuku also had a villain quirk, so when Aizawa stumbles upon little Izuku being kicked and beat and exploded by Bakugo while he is wearing a muzzle and a blindfold so that way he can't use his quirk, Aizawa is rightfully pissed and scares the creeps off, and then it's just like, okay, this kid is mine now. He's obviously very malnourished. I can see his bones, and he is obviously being abused, so I'm just gonna take him home now. Takes him home, and he's just like, this is my kid now, and teaches him that he doesn't have to sit on the floor to eat. He is a regular human. He's allowed to talk. This poor boy. This poor Izuku. Oh my god. But after, like, Izuku, it's just like, you're my daddy now. Then it more focuses on Aizawa's relationship with Mike, because they're both villains, and it's a love story, even though they're both villains and psychos. Mike is a little bit stalkery, but he understands consent, so, like, it's not that bad. At first I was like, I kind of don't want them to get together in this, but then it was cute, and I was just like, okay, fine. They're cute together. I love them. It's a slow burn between them. I love it. There is also a part 2 to this. It's part of a series, and it's so good. Yeah, it's a great fic. Sorry, these are both kind of short, but they're both teen Aizawa and Yamada. This one, Aizawa is Ace, and is trying to figure out how to tell Hisashi that he just does not want to have sex with him. In this one, Hisashi accidentally texts Shota and doesn't realize that it's him, and so then they begin texting each other about their crush on the other person, not knowing that it's the other person. So it's like I forget, a 2-person love triangle, basically. I think that's what it's called. And it's so good and so fluffy, and I love this. This is EraserMic Smut. It's like a friends with benefits. Hisashi's trying to get over past abuse with someone he trusts, obviously. And so, like, Aizawa's just like, okay, no feelings whatsoever. He doesn't want me to love him, even though I do. And then it ends up with them, like, in a relationship, and it's so good. I love this fic. So my life is falling apart, but what better way to distract from the impending doom than a cute EraserMic fic, right? So this one, Hisashi asks Aizawa to pretend to be his boyfriend for his family's Thanksgiving, because he lied to his mom and was like, yeah, we're dating, you know? And so Aizawa, who has a massive crush on Hisashi, has to pretend to be his boyfriend, and is, like, torture because he's, like, so in love, and he has to remind himself that it's not real, even though Hisashi is obviously in love with him back. And it's so cute, and I love fake dating, okay, and I love EraserMic, so this was just perfect. I love it. I was, like, kicking my feet the whole time. I love this fic.